Hey guys, welcome to Gaming and Fitness. I'm your host Bastion. This is Muscles and Mana because we're playing Sword of Mana, which is a remake of the first Mana game in the Mana series, like, you know, Secret of Mana and all that stuff. And let's get to it. Oh yeah, I think we're right at the boss. And I was mentioning before we started recording, I'm very, very tired right now, but I've got my tea, so I'm hopefully going to remember to drink that. And let's see what this boss is all about. Well, I mean, I already know who it is because I played this game before. It's Medusa. Oh, stop. Lady Medusa. Come on, Lady Medusa. Please change my brother back to normal. The sand has stopped, and that hourglass. Amanda, wait, there's something funny about this room. I'm begging you. Lester's all the family I've got. What's this loot? Don't take Lester away from me. Put him back the way he was before. Stop. Don't take my time. Don't take my memory. This is the altar of time, you know, where the master, or the Sword of Mana sleeps. Amanda. Don't take my family memories. Don't take Grant and my children from me. Lord Grant? Lady Medusa? What the? And now we're fighting. And she is apparently invulnerable to the flail. Maybe axe would have been the appropriate weapon. Or maybe I just wasn't hitting her properly and she wasn't invulnerable to the flail. She gave birth to a minion. Oh no, I'm a stone statue. Well, that was... Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's, hope I don't die. Yowzas. Okay. Some Chocolump. Some Chocolumps. What else? How about... do I have any? No, I don't. Okay, that should be fine. Yeah, I probably shouldn't stand so close to her like that. She's probably going to destroy me if I continue to do that. I better use the other Chocolump, but that's my last one. Let's see here. Restores all MP. How many of those do I have? One. The dog is being crazy. He's rolling around on his back on the floor back there, which is a little bit distracting. And I'm just going to go ahead and use the other Chocolump. God damn it, I can avoid that if I just pay attention. Damn it, I ran right into it. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh well. This is not going particularly well. I suppose I should probably use my magics. Let's see here. Healing light. Damn it. This boss is way harder than the previous ones. Or I'm just really underpowered right now. God damn it. Yay, she's dead. And now prepare for a slightly heartbreaking cutscene. They would never have anything like this in a Zelda game. Fast is she. Quickly, Atlas, help her. Where the hell were these guys? Oh, Bogard. Medusa, don't talk. I don't like the sound of your voice. It's kind of irritating. Got these cords all... whatever. You'll hurt yourself. It's over for me. My husband's loot. Where is it? Here. This is Lord Grance's. You knew him well. I will pass his loot into your care. Lady Medusa, and then I will let my winged friends partake of my blood. That way they'll go back to the way they were once before. Lester, thank you for your lovely songs. Through your music, my buried memories slowly resurrected. I could recall my beloved Grance. Bogard is Grance. He had his hands full with Shroud, so he's a bit tired, but otherwise he's fine, so don't worry about him. Oh, good. Bogard, Grance, and the children take good care. Why did this happen? What are you all doing here? Mother? Bogard. And the heretic girl? Oh no! Medusa's blood! How will we change Lester back? Shroud, Mother is gone. Here, just take the key to Manus Sanctuary and be on your way. Devious, that won't do. The Mana Clan betrayed our mother once before. We can't let them get away with this. Stand aside, Shroud. Don't let your feelings cloud your judgment. I'll settle the score. I'll show these fools what hell is really like. I did leave your mother's affairs to you. Oh, Mother's. I did leave Mother's affairs to you. They're clearly brothers, right? Right. Alright then, Devious, you may resolve my grief. Now, which of you curs killed my mother? Osfast says, as a kid, did you have anybody important that you have lost sight of throughout the years? Lost sight of, so I suppose you don't mean they've passed away or whatever. I mean, I've had friends that I haven't seen in a really long time, I guess, but nobody I would say was, like, super important. Now, which of you curs killed my mother? Bogard, don't go. Sir Bogard. You insolent wretches killed my mother for no reason. Before I kill you, you shall taste my pain. Come to my manor and be sure to bring your anger and sadness. I guess he's very emo, this Lord Devious. But anyways, Osfest, your question makes me think that maybe that's the case for you. Did you have a friend or something that you've lost touch with or whatever? Let's see here. Amanda, what's wrong? You've got to stay strong. I was bitten by Medusa, and now... my blood, it feels like it's boiling. How can... Lester, it hurts. Help me, Lester. Oh... No, Amanda. Stop it, Amanda. It's me. You've got to remember me. Lester's song. So, I mean, in case you can't tell, since she was bitten by Medusa, she herself is turning into Medusa. It's like there's someone inside of me that wants to destroy you. Bast, quick, leave with her now, before I kill both of you. You can't mean that. Amanda, we can't leave you. We promised, right? We'd always be together. Let me see that smiling face of yours, Amanda. That seems a little It's like, hey, pretty girl, why don't you give us a smile? You look so much better when you smile, kind of situation, which is a little inappropriate. Bast, it's no use. But I'm glad I could see you again before I die. Do me a favor. It won't be long before I become like Lady Medusa, become a monster that hurts and kills innocent people. Please put me out of my misery. I know you won't deny me my last wish. Amanda. Can you imagine a scene like this happening in a Zelda game where, you know, like let's say Princess Ruto or whatever is turning into some sort of evil fish monster, and either she's going to kill everybody in the Zora realm or you're going to have to kill her. What do you think such a thing would happen in Zelda? This game takes things a little more seriously, I think, than, or a little more, slightly more adult than Zelda does. And so we had to kill her. Adliz, try to bring her back. More, more. Amanda, are you a monster? Best give my blood to Lester. Sis, hang on, sis. Lester, thanks heavens, my Lester. I'm sorry, Lester. Just when I was free, we could finally be a family again. Thanks for doing what I asked. Looks like I broke our promise to be together from now on. I'm sorry. Take good care of the girl. Amanda! Blast it. Yes, that's what I would say if one of my good friends just died suddenly. I'd say, blast it. Blast it. Why couldn't I save her? Bast, don't blame yourself. It's not your fault. There was nothing we could do. You did everything you possibly could for Amanda, right? And she would have done the same for you. I'm sure she doesn't have any regrets. After my sister came home, you were all she talked about. She was so happy to see you again. Lester? Look, Amanda has such a peaceful expression on her face. She certainly does. She looks so happy. There's nothing we can do for my sister now. Shouldn't we go find Sir Bogard? We have to set aside our grief for now. There are other things we have to do for Amanda. Amanda, I'm going to make sure no one else suffers like you did. Well, they can't, because the last Medusa's dead now. We'll rescue Bogard, and then it's time to finally put a stop to Devious and Dark Lord. Lady Medusa was Lord Grant's wife, and Devious called Medusa his mother, as did Dark Lord. It's quite a family they have. So Devious and Dark Lord are brothers? Yes, you dim-witted girl. That's exactly what they said. Dark Lord murdered my mother and father, but his mother died by my hand. Before I knew it, I'd done the same thing he did. Believe in yourself. I believe in you. You've chosen your path, and no matter what happens along the way, I'll still believe in you. Thank you, Adliz. Say, if we don't fix this Amanda situation, we won't be going on any path. My sister's blood. Here, it's for you. I know you loved her. Please take it. Gross. This blood was the very life's blood of my sister and Lady Medusa, and it has the power to change the birds back. It must not be spilled in vain. We have to rescue Sir Bogard, too. Amanda, you won't die in vain. You'll pay, Devious. Now we gotta turn the birds back into people, which is pretty cool. Let's see. Osfast says, friends are nice, be sure to keep in touch. I mean, my opinion about people coming into our lives is sometimes it's meant to just, I don't know about meant, I don't really believe in fates and stuff like that, but you know, sometimes you learn what you can from each other, and then that's it. And then if you lose touch, you lose touch, and that might be sad, but so be it. I had a childhood friend. Yeah, I keep clipping. I don't know where this, why it keeps, the audio keeps clipping, but I'll try to talk quieter, I guess. But, anyways, I had this childhood friend who, you know, I met in like fourth grade or whatever, and then well, I can talk about this while I turn these birds back, I suppose. Can I turn these birds back? How do I turn these birds back? Anyways, so I had this childhood friend who, he started going through a lot of, after I went away to college, he was going through a lot of depression, and so I kept coming back to my hometown every weekend, basically, to sort of be there for him while he was going through, like, suicidal stuff and depression and whatnot. And then after everything seemed fine, he, how do I get up there to get that treasure chest? You know, I was still living far away, and then he got over the depression and suicide and everything, but he then turned to, like, hard drugs, and I tried to be there for him and you know, help him understand that that wasn't a good idea, but it didn't really work out. He just really he was addicted, so I did everything I could, and then when I realized I couldn't do anything more, I just had to get out of that situation, and then eventually he stopped of his own volition, and then we got back in contact again, and then time is like a circle, because then some other really terrible things happened in his life, and so he turned to not hard drugs anymore, but he turned to alcohol and became an alcoholic. And again, I tried to be there for him, tried to help him see that that wasn't what he needed to be doing. And when that became obvious that, you know, nobody can, alcoholics and people with drug addictions, you can't pull them out of that. That's something they have to want to do. So since he did not want to do it, he didn't, and he's still dealing with that to this day. So once again, we've kind of, that closeness of that friendship has dissipated, and maybe someday he'll come to his senses and I'll be there for him again. But right now, it's probably best if our friendship is placed on pause, even though we're good childhood friends. So yeah, I'm perfectly fine with losing touch with friends if it's because of things like that. If it's just some sort of accidental, like, oh, neither of us... Why can't I hurt that thing with my sword? Can I hurt it with a flail? No. Can I hurt it with a bow? No. Can I hurt it with my fist? Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here then. I'm gonna go save somewhere. But Osfast says, I always tell the saddest stories. Well, that's life. And I didn't even tell the saddest part of that story, which is that the really horrible things that happened to him that caused him to, well, the thing that probably got him to turn to the hard drugs was that his mom passed away just randomly out of nowhere. Nobody was expecting it. And then, you know, he overcame that and was finally dealing with it and stopped doing those hard drugs, and so we became great friends again. But then he got married and had a kid, and then his daughter, when she was 2, got cancer, and they were able to... How do I turn these birds back? Anyways, they were able to remove the cancer with a surgery, But what they didn't know is that that surgery had caused the scar tissue to continue building up. And so when she was 5, I think, she just didn't wake up one morning. And so he was already a bit of a heavy drinker, but it was manageable at that point. Like, it wasn't really affecting his job. But then when this happened, he just like went completely off the rails, and there was nothing I could do to help him. So, and then it got even worse, because then he ended up finding this this girl that he liked, who also was just as much of an alcoholic as he was. So now they're like, what's the word? You know, it's a doubly terrible situation, because neither of them wants to back off of the alcohol. So anyways, and she's frankly really annoying. I really don't know what he sees in her. She's very me centric, and they're always having the weirdest fights over absolutely nothing. And anyways, where is the safe statue? It's just right up here, right? Or wait, isn't there one in town itself? No, it's right here. So I suspect those invulnerable enemies only exist because it's currently nighttime in game time. So let's see if we can turn it back into day, and then hopefully they will be yeah, exactly. Yeah, they enable each other. And I mean, it's not just me, it's all of his friends have been honest with him and have said, look, this woman is not good for you. But you know what? We kind of enabled their relationship by all going to their wedding, even though none of us liked her and thought she was terrible for him. So I guess that makes us enablers as well, all of his friends. But oh well, what can you do? But as far as let's see here. Oh yeah, Osfast was talking about his friendship that, let's see here, he says he had friends that got lost in time. They used to be neighbors, but I moved when I was 9 or 10. We grew apart. I mean, I totally understand why that could be sad. I have childhood friends that I think about every once in a while that were neighbors of mine or whatever. Okay, so fists are no good against these guys. How about a sword? Oh, plus I'm blind right now, so that's probably not going to work out so well. And yeah, I would like to reconnect with them, but it's not a priority. I mean, we're probably completely different people now, unfortunately. Okay, so that guy is also invulnerable. How about him? No, he's not invulnerable, so that's good. But I basically have managed to stay in touch with all of the friends that I really truly care about, which I guess is not super typical. I guess a lot of people have, like, school friends that they just completely lose touch with or whatever, but the ones that I really care about I've stayed in contact with and still see at least once a year. There's how you get that treasure chest. Oh, you know what? I should have bought a whole bunch of healing items in that shop, since I'm terrible at casting spells in time. Okay, I need to ring that bell, so let's see if we can figure out how to get to that bell. Yay for a level up. What shall we do? Let's do this one. Can I jump on that wheel thing? No. Well, how do I get over to that side? Can I jump down? Aha! I had a feeling I could jump on some wheels. There we go. Let's ring this bell. Oh, first let's kill this guy. That sounds like an activation sound if I ever heard one. Osfast says, "Tell me happy stories, please." You know, the most interesting stories, unfortunately, are the saddest ones. Oh wait, was there a place I could jump to from here? Can I jump on... No. Okay. Well, where can I go next? Ah! Can I go into this thing? No. Can I go up here? No. Can I go down here? No. Well, then where the heck am I supposed to go now? Did I not activate this? I'm not sure what to do now. I feel like I'm trapped, but clearly I can't possibly be. There's gotta be somewhere I can go. There's no way this game is designed in such a way as to actually trap me. Oh crap, it turned me into a statue. Okay, let's heal a little bit. Okay, where to now? I can't jump onto this thing, right? Right. I can't jump up here. I can't jump up there. What the heck was that about? Well, I can jump onto this, but that doesn't take me anywhere useful. Oh, I can jump up that. That's interesting, because I'm pretty sure I tried that already. Oh well. Now where? What's this way? Oh, it's just right out the room again. Does she say anything interesting? There's a locked door in Master Davies' tower. I heard that the sound of the bell is the key to the door. Please remember that for future reference. Well, anyways, you asked for a happy story. Why is that treasure chest back? Or did that treasure chest never go away? I just never got it. Can I go down there? No. Well, now I'm starting to rethink all of the things that I thought I couldn't jump on, and I'm curious now if I can, in fact, jump on them. Like, what about this? There's nowhere I can go that's that way. Can I jump on those? No. Let's see here. Oh, I can probably jump up there, right? Why did I never try that? That seems strange. What was down here again? Okay, that's where a treasure chest was. Okay. Well, I'll try that then. I'm not sure why I never thought to try it. Okay, let's try jumping here and then here. If I could have a prize-winning recipe, what would be the secret ingredient? See, that's a tricky one for me because it's a Polterbox. Because my primary consideration when it comes to food is, how much protein does this have? Does it have too many calories? Does it have too much sugar? So I never really think about food in terms of taste and ingredients, I guess. Let's see here. Okay, so this is the only logical way to go. Well, the only way to go, I think. Oh shit, it's one of those things. I was not prepared for that. Okay, and it looks like it's... what color is this? Maybe gin? At least I can attack it straight on now and know what the heck I'm doing. Yay. I am never going to get over that frustrating situation where I just had no idea I had to change my weapon to change how the thing reacted. Wait a minute. Oh, see, now I do have to do that. Well, at least I now know that I can do it. Whoa, he's got a special attack too. Good for him. Yay, I definitely needed a Choco Lump. I'm not going to remember to heal myself. In fact, I better switch over to what's-his-face so I can heal now that I'm remembering to do that every once in a while. We both did it at the same time. That was ridiculous. A wind coin, eh? Is that a... Okay, well, you know what, I never did go in through that other door. Let's do that really fast. Well, let's kill these guys really fast. I really feel underpowered, so I'm very happy to... Whoops, very happy to... In fact, let's change to... I should be trying to build up my axe a little bit. Anyways, I feel really underpowered right now, so I'm going to go ahead and try to do some leveling while I'm doing this, not just rush through it. Oh, wait, these things come back? That's not fair. Jen, no, that's Undyne. I feel like I've already been here and I'm just going backwards. Oh gosh. Don't hurt me, please. Oh, it's a Polterbox. Fun. Is that an exit? No? So there really was no point in all of this? I guess the point is I can go up here, but then what? Oh, then I can get up there. Is this door locked because I exited and entered again? Oh no. Damn it, don't kill me. Osfas asks, what's today's schedule like? It's basically the same as yesterday, except the problem with yesterday is I failed. I had meant to study and do the quizzes for 3 chapters, and instead I only studied one chapter and took that quiz, and then I felt guilty about that. So, oh god, they just appeared right below me. But anyways, then I felt so guilty about that that I was just like, well, what would happen if I tried to just take the quiz for the next chapter without reviewing it? Because the thing is, I've already oh, I have to get my magic back. The thing is, I've already reviewed all of the chapters. There are 21 chapters, and I've already read through the whole textbook once, and then my plan, basically, it's a little complicated. So I read through the whole, let's start at the beginning. So I decided, okay, fine, I'm going to go ahead and get an internationally recognized training certification instead of the kind of crappy one. I mean, it itself isn't crappy, it's just it's considered not as... I don't know. It's just ridiculous, in my opinion, because the one that I had already was totally fine. It provided me with all of the proper education and information I needed, but it's not from one of the bigger, more expensive companies that provide certifications, so some gyms are like, well, you'll make more money if you have one of these other ones. And so anyways, I was looking at the 5 that are the most well-respected. There's the one that's the most respected, and then there's a tier below that. That's NASM. And then the tier below that are several other ones, like 3 other ones that are about as respected as NASM, but still not quite. So anyways, I had acquired the textbook, let's say, for the NASM certification, and had studied that and felt like, okay, I'm ready to take this test. The whole point being, you can either, they have all these different levels, like, oh, you can either like buy this whole thousands of dollars package where you can take the exam as many times as you want until you pass, which is kind of cheating and interesting, or you can just do self-study, and we'll send you the textbook, and you'll have access to quizzes. Or if you really feel confident, you can just buy you pay for doing the test, and you'd think, oh, well, how much would a test be? Well, the test itself was like $700, and then it's only like $100 or $600, and then it's only $100 more to do the self-study package, which is they'll send you the textbook and let you do quizzes, and then there's a tier above that that's like $1,000, that's like some extra stuff besides those other things, but nothing really that worth it. And then there's a tier above that, and so on. So let's see here, I need to go this way, I think. So my plan was, well, I'll acquire the textbook and study it and know it inside and out. Anyways, I'll study the textbook and know it inside and out. Good, the door opened, it sounds like. And then I'll just pay for the test. But then after I had gotten, felt like I was pretty confident with the textbook and knew the stuff, I was like, well, I will... It's just the more I thought about it, the less I wanted to support them financially. I was like, you know what, even though I am all prepared and ready to take their test, why don't I just take one of their competitors' tests instead? So then I was going to reacquire one of their competitors' textbooks and study for that one. The dog is getting restless and wants to know, why haven't we gone for our WALK yet? Hello? Hi. But then I was talked out of that by basically everybody who was like, you know what, you're already ready for this one, why don't you just buy the test? And I was like, okay, fine, it's just so annoying. But again, that's $600. Oh, whoops! I'm casting the wrong frickin' spell. That's $600 for a test. It just is. And their competitors, like their nearest competitor, their test is only $400. So it's like, why is there a $200 difference? Can NASM really be that much better than the Ace? No, there's no way it can possibly be better. In fact, the stuff that it has in it that I'm sure they think prices it at, $200 more than the other one are things that I think are total BS, to be honest with you, not backed by science. I'm a little lost right now. I think I need to go down. Anyways, so after having prepared for that test and considering doing their competitors instead, I was like, nah, that would be a total... I should just go ahead and do the expensive one. So I went and was willing to just go ahead and pay for it, but then I was chatting online with their customer service rep, and I was like, honestly, I'm frustrated that your guys' just your test is $200 more than your next nearest competitor. There's no way that the cost justifies the quality. And he was like, well, what we can do is give you this discount on not the test package, that will still be $600, but if I give you 20% off, or I forget how much she said, I think it was 20% off, off of the self-study package, then you can... How am I supposed to get... Can any of my weapons hurt these guys? But if you do the 20% off the self-study, which is usually $700, that will bring it down to $5-something, so that's even less expensive than just the test. And I was like, oh, I see what your guys' ploy is there. That's how it always works, isn't it? That's annoying. But you know what? Why not? So I went ahead and paid for that. So now I've got this physical copy of this stupid textbook, even though I've already acquired a digital version of it and have no need for the physical copy. But I was all prepared to just go ahead and take the test, but I decided, well, just to be absolutely certain I pass, I'm going to go ahead and... uh-oh, I don't remember which way to go now. But just to make absolutely certain I pass, I'm going to go ahead and do all the quizzes, and while I'm at it, I may as well review at least the summaries and the tables and whatnot in the textbook, since I've got it here physically. Why the heck not? So anyways, that's what I've been doing. So I've been going through all the 21 chapters. I'm now on chapter 15. Well, I studied up through chapter 14 and took that quiz, and then that's when yesterday I was like, well, why don't I just go ahead and try taking chapter 15's quiz even without having reviewed it, because I've already read this stuff before. Surely I'll do just fine. And I did do just fine, so now I'm starting to wonder if I'm just wasting my time reviewing all the chapters before taking their quizzes, when clearly I remember the stuff from having read the textbook before. That's my long-winded story. The dog is getting very restless. It's probably going to be time soon to take him on his WALK. Let's see here. I think this is the way to that door. Hopefully. That's a polter box. But anyways, I forget what... So, I'm going to probably force myself to go ahead and review Chapter 15, even though I took and passed the test just fine. Another bell. Let's see here, what's down here? Another bell. There's probably another one on this side, and then that door that I just saw down there will open up. But I don't remember what today's chapter is about. Well, not... Again, I shouldn't just be doing just one chapter. My goal has been doing 3 chapters a day, but we'll see how that goes today. I think this is probably the boss fight right here. Oh good, I got a statue. In fact, let's go ahead and call this stream good, since I need to go take him on his WALK. And then I need to start studying, and hopefully I'll do more than 1 chapter today. So, let's make sure we're actually saved. Wish me luck on that. See you guys probably about, I want to say, 3 p.m.-ish for today's second stream. See you then. Bye, guys.